All right, so a lot of you have been asking, how do you make homemade laundry detergent? Well, you know the recipe is online, but today I'm going to show you step by step how you can make it at home, and you will realize how very simple it is, okay? So let me go through what you need. You need these ingredients and certain supplies. So first we need Arm & Hammer superwashing soda. Not baking soda, you need superwashing soda. You can get this at your grocery store. Then also you need borax, which you can get at your grocery store. Probably one of the most important ingredients you need is the soap. And I actually prefer Kirk's Castile. It's fragrance free. And I just like this. I've tried another brand and I didn't really care for how it turned out, but you can use Fells Naphtha or Ivory, but it needs to be fragrance free. And I like all these products because they are hypoallergenic, so they're going to be free from perfumes and dyes for those who perhaps are sensitive to those things. And also an essential oil. This is optional, but this is lavender, and I happen to really like the smell of this. And I'm sure, like myself, I was very used to the store, you know, just buying name brand laundry detergents, and they have those, you know, amazing smells in it. So you might, you know, be used to having that. And this recipe will not have that kind of smell that perhaps you're used to, but believe me, it still gets the job done. So for those who might want, you know, a nice scent to it, try the lavender. Now that's the ingredients. So the supplies, okay? So you need a box grater, and this is for the soap, all right? You need a spoon, and then you need measuring cups, and then you need a pail to hold your laundry detergent. And I just picked this up at the local hardware store. It is a 5-gallon paint bucket, and this works awesome because it has a lid on it that seals tight, and it keeps your laundry detergent really nice. And then you need an old soup pot. So perhaps one you have in your house that you're not using, or you can go to, you know, Goodwill or Salvation Army and pick up an old soup pot. I have tried using my own soup pot and realized that after I made the laundry detergent and then actually went to use it to make soup, I felt like my soup tasted like soap. So I just went ahead and just got an old one, and this works great. And then you'll need another container. You can use a big mixing bowl. I just happen to have an old skillet to mix the borax and the superwashing soda in it. So those are our supplies. Okay, now let me tell you what's so awesome about this, all right? Because I know you're probably thinking the cost, all right? Well, let me just tell you, there is some startup cost, but then it's gonna just even out and it's gonna be awesome. So the superwashing soda is about $3.50. The borax is about $3.50. And the soap was about $1.50. The essential oil, I know it's gonna run about maybe $5 or $6, but a little bit goes a long way. And then you need, you know, the box grater and the other supplies, and this paint bucket was probably, you know, about $5 or $6. So what I estimated is after all the startup cost, it might be between like $22 or $25, you know, including tax. But after you have that, believe me, this stuff is gonna last you a long time. So really what you're looking at is, if you ever have to replenish this, you know, it's only $3.50 a box. This is only $3.50 a box, and this is only about $1.50. And again, this is gonna last you a long time. You don't have to buy this every time you do laundry detergent, because all you need is 2 cups of the superwashing soda and then 2 cups of borax. So what we're gonna do now is grate the soap. And let me give you a little warning. I think making laundry detergent is an awesome thing to do with your kids. Be careful. If your kids are gonna help you out, make sure that you watch them. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just start grating the soap. All right, okay, so we have the bar soap grated, as you can see here. We have the 2 cups of borax and the 2 cups of superwashing soda ready to go. And we have 1 quart of water boiling in the soup pot. So what I'm gonna do is just a little bit at a time, you're gonna put your soap in. Okay, so all the soap is melted, and I've turned the heat down a little bit. We don't need it boiling so much at this point. So the next easy step is just taking your mixture of borax and superwashing soda and just pouring in a little bit at a time, okay? because it is very important to make sure that this totally dissolves. And an awesome way to know if it's dissolving is that you won't hear it sound like gritty sand on the bottom of your pot. You just pour in a little bit at a time and you stir it. And you continue doing this until all the borax and all the superwashing soda is in here and totally dissolved. Alright, so everything is dissolved. The soap, the borax, and the superwashing soda. And what I did is I poured it into my paint bucket here, as you can see. This is awesome soapy mixture. And what you're going to do is slowly pour in 2 gallons of water. So I've got the first gallon going here. Okay, so I just added the 2nd gallon of water and I've stirred it up. And once you're done with that and everything is dissolved and looking good, you just go ahead and put your lid on. Just like that. Now, before you use it for the first time, you need to let this cool. So probably just store it overnight before you use it. You definitely have to let this cool before you put in the essential oil if you choose to do. Last batch of homemade laundry detergent I made lasted me just shy of 4 months and I got 113 loads out of it. Now that's awesome. And you know what? It only costs less than 2 cents per load. Now you're not going to find that at your store. Have a great time making this, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me.